Desolation and pessimism envelope the 21st century job hunter's mind. But what if saturation and economic recession are only partially to blame for this dreary fog that clouds your path to rewarding, secure, and attainable jobs? While you're wondering who this secret culprit might be, let's introduce another question to the mix. Are you also one of the millions of qualified job applicants who only ever hear back from a fraction of recruiters after applying to a ton of postings? The answer, ladies and gentlemen, is that you've probably spent hours applying for ghost jobs. Fundamentally, the term ghost job or phantom job means a corporate role that doesn't really exist but still invites people to apply for it. Sometimes, companies create these postings to paint a more inclusive image of their organization, or just as a sneaky way to advertise themselves among the job-hunting crowd. Some states waive taxes if a company posts certain types of job openings on certain platforms. Other times, third parties and scammers are behind the advertisements, looking to steal information or deceive applicants in other ways. Simply put, ghost jobs create an illusion of greater competition in the job market. Because the ghost job posting can afford to be too good to be true in terms of hours, pay, and benefits, genuine recruiters' posts begin to appear unworthy to candidates. With AI and automation in the hands of literally everyone on the internet, spam job postings also serve to muddy the waters and jeopardize data to make certain industries look deceptively larger or smaller. Contract firms, particularly those looking to lure government officials into deals, may resort to posting ghost openings in order to appear larger and proportionally cheaper than their competition. People in the government are sometimes shareholders of these companies, encouraging large workforces to justify contracts. Megacorporations turn to ghost jobs in order to bolster public image. They want people talking about how they're giving opportunities to young, inexperienced people or have recruitment policies inclusive of all races and genders. Well, given the incentives we've discussed already, it's no surprise that many of these ghost jobs are put up by very real employers who just have no intentions of hiring any of the applicants. Politicians benefit from creating ghost jobs in companies where they have influence, so as to create a false image of rising employment in their contingencies. Scammers post jobs to make applicants fill out forms, data from which is then sold to marketers. If it isn't creepy enough for you yet, get this. A survey conducted by Resume Builder shows 62% of employers admitted to creating ghost job postings in order to make their employees feel more replaceable and keep them in line. The Harvard Business School noticed ghost jobs were on the rise around the tail end of the coronavirus pandemic. Around the same time, something called the Great Resignation was going on in the world. 4.5 million people in the US alone had quit their jobs in November 2021. Hiring departments around the world began to mass post job openings, often relying on bots to do this. Ancient job openings and bots never taken down are both contributors to the swathes of ghost jobs we see online today. Naturally, parties who are intentionally posting ghost jobs can take cover pretty well among the messy online job market. AI has contributed in more than one way, though. More and more automation has gotten people all panicked about being replaced in the workplace. And more companies now seek to calm them down by, you guessed it, posting ghost jobs. So yeah, there we have another dark reality to blame the age of AI for. Honestly, there is little applicants can do to protect themselves. A pretty informative Forbes article about ghost jobs tells us to watch out for postings with vague, attractive job descriptions, shaky and shady introduction to the firm, and postings that you keep running into because they are repeatedly renewed. The same article advises job seekers to rely on more organic networking, which seems to be the best way out for most of us. We all know who should really be worrying about fixing the problems that ghost jobs pose. But we also know that government bodies and corporations don't have much to gain from helping us out. So, while we will keep our hopes up, a way better path is to work on your communication and invest in a large organic network for the best shot at a stable job that is worth your time.